See this? Letters, 3 little letters marked on her arm that represent Pakistan's intelligence service, an agency that is distrusted in India and widely believed to be behind terror attacks there, the ISI. Now, this model is Veena Malik. She is now suing this magazine, and not many Indian people see any humor in the letters ISI printed on a nude model from, of all places, Pakistan. So on the phone from Mumbai, India, I have CNN's Sarah Seidner. And Sarah, so this whole scandal, I imagine it's not exactly what this magazine FHM had in mind when it designed this sexy cover, or is it?
I think that's a good question. I am going to suspect that it is. I mean, anytime you want to sell magazines that deal with celebrities, usually, the bigger the buzz, the better, right? I mean, that's anywhere in the world that is the case. And certainly this controversy probably won't hurt the magazine that much. I mean, people are going to at least want to see exactly what it is that all of this is about and why there's such a big controversy, and try to see the images. So nobody knows exactly whether or not the agreement between this actress and the magazine was one that was carried out properly. Now there is a big fight. She is now taking this to the courts, saying that she was misrepresented, saying that she was not nude and that the pictures had been doctored. And there's even a question about the ISI, which stands for Inter-Services Intelligence Agency. That's Pakistani agency. There's even a question in the document about whether or not the ISI image on her arm, whether she understood what that stood for, saying that, it could stand for many different things, and she was told by the people that were taking her picture, the magazine employees, that it would not hurt her reputation, and it could stand for a lot of different things. But everyone in these two countries, usually when they see ISI, they are thinking about the Pakistani intelligence agency. So it's an interesting fight going on between her and FHM magazine.
Yeah, I mean, I guess whatever she thought that acronym stood for, it's quite significant, as you point out. And I guess the question then is, you have sort of these dueling stories of outrage. In Pakistan, is it bigger maybe for the fact that this photo is so immodest, or in India for that tattoo, that ISI reference right there on the cover of the magazine?
I'd say definitely it's probably, the reaction is probably stronger in Pakistan. In India, there is a lot of this sort of controversy that goes around with different actresses. Sometimes you will see controversy because, for example, somebody had a long and extended kiss. I mean, just recently in this, what is usually a pretty conservative society, kissing in movies has been widely accepted, although you still don't see it that often. For a long time, it was banned. You couldn't see two actors kissing each other in a Bollywood film, for example. So although India has some conservative thoughts, it is Pakistan that has reacted in the past, even with the same actress, where Veena Malik upset sensibilities there from sort of the conservatives who were saying, she's acting immorally, she's not being Islamic, when she took part in this Big Boss, which is the equivalent of Big Brother in the U.S. So she was in a house, she was cuddling and snuggling with someone, and so there was outrage then. Now, this, I think, has pushed it to a whole nother level in Pakistan, at least.
Yeah, I suppose that kind of scandal may not be a bad thing for an actress's career, perhaps, just as this may not be a bad thing for selling magazines, right? Sarah Seidner on the line for us very early in your morning. Sarah Seidner, we appreciate it, from Mumbai. Thank